Whitley.
And it's the Roxie Whitley Show. Today we're going to be talking about reality versus reality TV.
And to start off, I believe reality TV has a negative effect on reality, real life.
You do? You think people try to base their lives off of reality TV?
Yes.
I agree to a certain extent, like with the makeup and the hair and the butt shots and the extras that women try to put on for themselves because they think that's what men want. That's what the stars on reality TV are doing. I don't watch reality TV, do you?
I stopped.
I see a lot of it on social media. I see people posting about it, and it just seems like it's taking over people's realities.
Yeah, I haven't watched reality TV in like 3 years.
In 3
maybe.
Years?
I mean, as far as keeping up with it, like I might be over somebody's house and see a show, but as far as like keeping up with it, like I'm out the loop.
Why you stop watching it?
I started watching TV. Period.
That's
every
extreme.
now and then, I'll turn on Netflix. Like if I'm really, really bored, I'll watch a movie or something. But keeping up with TV, it's a distraction for me. I'm not into that.
So it's not because of reality TV you stop watching it?
No.
That's why I stopped watching. I hate the light that they put African American people in, because usually it's African American people outside of the Kardashians, their show. But I just don't like the light that they shine on African American people. Yeah. It's like people always getting drunk, being ratchet, fighting over men, having multiple baby mothers, baby fathers, all that extra stuff. And I just feel like it makes us look bad. It's coonery to me.
Yes, it does make women, especially black women, look bad.
Like the only reality stars I know of right now is like what is it called? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, or the New York. What's the current one down there? Atlanta. Is that the one with Rashida? So is Remy Ma and Rashida on the same?
New York.
They're on New York.
For Remy Ma.
Oh, okay, so they're not on the same show together. See, I can't keep up. It's too much, and I think it's scripted. They script this to make us look a certain way, and then we have women acting like this in real life, fighting each other, wanting to get butt shots. Women are actually dying over butt shots.
Right, and I believe before social media became as popular as it is now, people were not worried about this stuff. Especially people that couldn't afford it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in the 90s, we were more natural as women, but as all these enhancements became more popular and the men start like oogling over the shit, it seems like more women felt like they need to fit this mold.
Yes, and I see that a lot of men now too. Like if a girl don't like, big butts are the thing. Like years ago, okay, big booty, that's cool. But now it's like a must, or like it's rare that you find men who are not into the Instagram model or the reality TV celebrity looking girls.
But they talk bad about these women all the time, and yet they're the same women that they chase, the same women that they talk bad about, and it's confusing. I would never understand like how they bash Instagram models, bash video girls, all of that, but it's the same female that they're chasing.
Yo, I heard somebody say that they do not want to be back with their baby mother, but if she gets a bigger butt, he will consider.
Who said this?
I'm not putting no names out there, girl.
So if she gets a butt enhancement, then she's dateable, but right now she isn't. So not about anything that she did just because her butt isn't big enough.
No. From my understanding, he does not mess with her like that. But he will tolerate her if she has a bigger ass.
Oh, that's cute.
That's being honest.
And he was very honest. He was dead as serious.
I believe it. I've heard worse.
So, that's that.
But I wonder if he would still tolerate her if he had one of those Kim Kardashian butts when they got the little stick legs and then the ant booty. And you don't see this when they're on TV or when they take their pictures, but when you see the pictures of them like in real life, out and about, they look fucking ridiculous.
Right. And it's crazy because sometimes these people are not advertised with their natural beauty without the makeup and stuff. But a lot of times they will walk the streets without all the makeup and all that. But that's not on social media or on TV as much.
Yeah, but even when they do that, they get criticized. So they get criticized more harshly than we do when we don't wear makeup. Like, paparazzi is quick to snap pictures of them and blast them on all the blogs. Oh, life falling apart. See pictures. So in that aspect, I can understand why they do that. Because as soon as they're caught slipping, they're blasted. And there's, like, rumors of their life falling apart and them being on drugs just because they didn't want to wear makeup that day.
Right. So how do you feel about the Alicia Keys thing? Like, she started doing... I read a little bit of the article. Like, basically, she was, she wanted to be her natural self. No makeup.
Is she keeping it up? She's still doing it?
I
didn't think it was going to last long, but...
From the last that I saw, like I said, I don't really keep up, but from the last that I saw, she was no makeup, natural.
That's good, though. It's good for her. I can't do it, but... That's good for her. I mean, I understand the reason why she said she was doing it. And that how she wanted to be in her natural state and promote that amongst everyone, have women feel comfortable in their own skin. But I like makeup. It's fun. It's fun for me. It has nothing to do with me trying to hide myself or not want to be myself. I just like playing in makeup. Even if I can do it on someone else, I just like makeup.
So you don't think that's what the celebrities like to do?
They don't do their own makeup.
I mean, your makeup looks good. Like
I like doing makeup. It's fun for me to do. That's the only reason I like playing in makeup. They're not playing in makeup. They're getting it done for them. They're paying a lot of money for it. You don't wear makeup a lot. Why don't you wear makeup often?
First of all, I'm easygoing. I don't like getting my hair done. I like easy when I wake up. I don't like that takes time. I don't want to do all that makeup.
Time.
I don't like to be bothered with it.
So you don't see, you said you don't watch TV, but you don't never see a picture of someone and you're like, oh, I want to try this look and just do it or want to try it?
When I'm trying to change my hair up, I just Google pictures like blonde bob or blonde braids.
But like if you like have a special occasion, like say you're going to a big event, you don't look up like makeup looks?
I can admit I don't.
I wonder if I'm the only person that does this.
And no, you're probably not. When I'm getting my makeup done, I will tell the person light as possible. I hate getting my makeup done. They be beating me down for like an hour. Give me natural as possible, simple as possible.
That's how I feel about nail shops. So like, you want this? You want toast done? No, just do the filling and just get me the fuck out of here. I hate how it smells. I just hate sitting there. Then they always fucking buffing your cuticles till they bleed. I just can't.
So,
that's one thing I can do without. Need a feeling right now, actually.
And with reality TV,
say it with your chest.
like a lot of people imitate these people, even guys.
Do you think it's making them live outside their means? I do.
Yeah, people see these cars, like with the guys, they see the cars, they see the clothes. Oh yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. Or this person did that, so just to feel like something.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, it's a problem when you see people with all this fancy clothes and expensive purses, and then they're out on the bus stop mad because they're late to their job interview.
And then some of these celebrities, like, you imitate these celebrities, and some of them be broke.
Mm-hmm. Someone was mentioning today about how Serena Williams and Beyonce, they did that, what was that Sorry song, where they're basically telling women that it's okay, go ahead and leave your man. And now both of them are, like, married or getting married and pregnant. After they convinced everybody, fuck it, leave your man alone.
Right.
Like, it's just not the same. Reality TV is not reality. And I think too many people try to fit their lives into this image that they're seeing on TV. And it's just not possible because it's not real.
Even with music, like you were saying, Beyonce and Serena, like...
Should I talk about that Money Dance song, though?
Yeah, well...
Because I'm pretty looking at the money in that picture. I'm pretty sure they all put all of their money together out their little pockets, and they were all passing around a stack of money. It was the same money that each person was holding.
Look, I'm not.
People know what y'all talking about.
We're talking about reality versus reality TV and how people.
The money.
The money. The money song. I don't know who the artist is. I just know they have a money dance song. And I don't know whose song it is because, like, 37 dudes in a video. Do you know whose song it is?
No, I could pull it up. But I don't know whose money that is. Like,
yeah,
you never know what they're doing.
They said they're serving
Pezzo de
coke,
Mafia.
right? They said they're serving coke.
Listen, all I heard was I need a money dance.
It's a cool dance and it's a cool beat and I like the hook, but I just don't like songs that promote like drug use and selling drugs, and then they make these songs so children like them. They're real catchy and the dance is catchy and they know the children are going to listen to the song and do the dances, and their lyrics are like horrible. They're promoting like, I don't know. I wouldn't want my child to hear a song promoting selling coke,
right?
And that's the way to get money
because they make it look cool. So it's like I do the money dance because he's selling coke or he's selling drugs. So
and
now
he's probably not though.
And now he grow the kids like, you know, I got to do that too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I do like it's a catchy little
it's a
hook.
cute little dance too.
It's a catchy beat.
Do it say what song it is? Money Man?
No, this is their name. That's the song.
Oh, it's a group of people. And the song is called Money Man. Peso da Mafia for DA.
So you're against
and the boys look like they're all under the age of 21. I don't know if we can play this when we come back from the break. Is there any way to play it, Diamond?
There's a way to do everything.
It's a way to do everything.
But yeah, like
why I try to be quiet as long as I could, but so why y'all painting this picture like every song has to be da, 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 da.
Because we have
every
children.
movie is not like that.
And my
like
children
life
are
is not
watching.
like that. So why
Life isn't slinging drugs and getting
I mean,
money
that's a
either.
reality for some people, and I think that when people have this impression like, okay, we should censor songs and we should censor this and censor that, that's not going to prevent your kid from being exposed to it.
That's true.
If anything, it should reinforce the things that you taught the child, and they can see it and be like, you know what I mean? Like, and I grew up, I don't sound like it often, I'll say this, but I grew up in the hood. Like, my neighborhood was fucked up. Like, a lot of niggas died, a lot of niggas in jail.
Where you from?
Don't say Woodlawn.
Baltimore Hilton.
Okay, I'm from
Okay.
Heights,
the neighborhood is fucked up, right?
Well, I'm not from a fucked up area.
So, but my point is like I saw like everything. Like I saw niggas getting high, saw niggas selling drugs, saw niggas getting shot. But my thing was music, and that was what I did, and it didn't matter what I saw out in the streets. Like I walked through it, niggas be like, "Oh, yo, do music," and just that was it. And like, you know what I mean? So it's just like I think it just depends on how you raise your child, and it doesn't matter what they're going to see in the world.
You're right to a certain extent. I wasn't raised around those things. I didn't grow up in a rough area or anything. Most of these things I wasn't even exposed to until I started hearing, until I became an adult and was able to listen to music on my own. My mother did not let me even, what was that radio station that used to be out when we was kids? It was called Box, Music Box.
V103? Oh. I'm
thinking radio station.
No, it was it was on the cable. It was called
The Box?
The Box. I wasn't able to look at no music videos. Okay. I couldn't listen to the radio. I couldn't watch movies. I don't think.
And that ain't stop you from having sex, did it?
I didn't have sex till I was 20 years old.
It ain't stop you. You had it eventually.
Yeah, once I got out there on my own. But I was sheltered. And maybe that's why I have this view that everyone should shelter their children.
Well, I agree with what you said, Diamond. It's not about what your kids listen to. It's about if they're going to listen to the ratchet music, explain to them, yeah, you ain't going to be doing none of that. Or explain to them what they talking about is not cool. Like, you know. And for me, I will admit, like you said.
Boys, too.
And listen, for me, I love trap music. I do
Nothing
not
wrong with that.
listen. I do not see me ever not listening to trap music. I will admit that. But like
Does
I
it
said,
make you want to go
I'm an
out and bust a cap in somebody, or
no? But I ain't
does it
gonna
make you
lie.
wanna go get a key?
When I'm feeling angry, I put on some trap music. Like when I'm feeling
that's good.
emotional,
Channel your energy.
when I'm feeling emotional, I put on some trap music and I get out my feelings.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because I don't listen to trap music and I often want to bust a cap in someone. So I guess that doesn't
So,
make a difference.
Yeah.
and I'm an adult, so I know. Even though he talk about selling coke, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Even though he talk about guns, I'm not doing that.
Right.
But is it a influence?
And so we can't make the excuse of the music. The kids heard the music and that's why they did it.
No, I don't
because
think
people
that.
killed people before there was even hip hop music.
You're right. I don't think that's the reason why people go out and do it. I just don't like it personally.
People do it because they feel as though they don't have another option that's easier.
True.
That's why they do it, because this is an easy option, and so they just do it.
So you don't think the fact that it's glorified has any effect on anybody?
I think that the fraction of people that do it strictly for the glory. So you're saying somebody like, I'm going to do this because of the glory. I think that the percentage of that is lower than people give credit to. The glory. You mean just like, because most people don't reach that or attain that level of success where as though of a Pablo Escobar or some of these kingpins that like, I don't know, they probably was higher than kingpin. I'm saying most of the people are just average on the corner type people. The glory of it, they don't even reach, they don't make that much money.
You're right.
They could make the same amount of money at a job if you really like
especially
hash out what they make with court and all that kind of stuff. If you really hash it out, they could have made the same thing with less chances working a regular job.
I can agree to that, especially the corner boys. These corner boys.
All right, how much do a corner boy really make?
Just was talking about that. I had to talk to somebody one day. I was like, "How, little boy?" He wasn't even 21 yet. I was like, how are you out in the streets every day? No kids. You don't have a record as of yet. But you don't have a car. You don't have your own plate. What are you doing? And I'm really talking to him like 20.
20.
He was 20. And when I was really talking to him like, you don't have a record. You could get a job. Because he told me he had a job before. I'm like... He was like, yeah, what you saying, really? That really makes sense. I said, you need to set some goals for yourself. And, you should be working 2-3 jobs.
Yeah, a lot of these younger people, they don't have a positive influence. And those are the ones that I'm worried about. Not the ones who have someone at home to tell them. They all need
if we're talking about guys, boys,
definitely
young
boys.
men, they all need a positive male role model, somebody that can reinforce some things when they start thinking dumb stuff, because they'll still think it, you know what I mean? And they can say, no, man, do this or don't do that because this will happen, do this. And
a lot of these young boys, they look up to music artists, whether they're supposed to or not. They look up to these people, so
because they look cool.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with saying a positive thing here and there. It doesn't all have to be trap shit. It can be some positive things.
But this goes back to what y'all was saying initially, and then we gotta take a break. A lot of times they'll put these images out, but they're not living like that.
They're not at all.
They probably law abiding and like living their life, but they just playing a part. Music is just audio movie. It's just, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you really, really doing that, you really, really are doing it, you don't have time to be in the studio.
And you're not going to be talking about it.
Definitely not.
And that's exactly why I say, why not talk about, if you're not even living this life and you, why
because it
promote
sells.
this? Okay.
It sells.
That's it.
That's what it comes down
that's
to.
That's it. That's the own, it sells. That's it.
All right, we're about to go into a break. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes.
We have a guest.
10 to 15.